Math-tuto upang ika'y umasenso. Maging matyaga, maging matalino, halina mag-aral na tayo. Maging matyaga, maging matalino, halina mag-aral na tayo. Halina mag-aral na tayo. Halina mag-aral na tayo. Halina, 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 mag-aral na tayo.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Welcome to ProjectSOAR, series of academic online reviews of CLAID Learning Module. Ako nga pala si Miss Rana Reyes, ang iyong moderator from Mandaluyong High School, home of the experts. Kanina, sinamahan ng mga grade 8 learners si Teacher Jess. Ngayon naman ay samahan natin ang isa sa mga masisipag na guro sa larangan ng siknayan. She took her bachelor at Arellano University and a 36-unit earner in master's degree at Rizal Technological University. She is currently a grade 9 teacher at Mandaluyong High School. Mga batang mandunong and home learning partners, halina at matuto kay Teacher ELOISA.
Salamat, Ma'am Rona, sa aming Education Program Supervisor sa Resti Rodelas, sa aming supportive na Principal, Dr. Erwin A. Salazar, sa aming Coordinator, Sir Marlon Custodio, fellow teachers, batang mandunong, yayain ng mga magulang, at samahan ako sa advanced lesson sa grade 9. Hello, math learners. We are in Quarter 3, Week 4 of Project CLAID. I am Eloisa Noveno from Mandaluyong High School. Competency: solves problems involving parallelograms, trapezoids, and kites. Objectives: 1. Solves problems involving parallelograms, trapezoids, and kites. And number 2. Solve word problems systematically. Let us have a quick review. Direction: draw a heart in the corresponding box or boxes below the quadrilaterals if the theorem or property is always true to them. Which quadrilateral has opposite angles are supplementary? So we have rectangle, square, and isosceles trapezoid. What about all sides are congruent? So we have rhombus and square. Diagonals are congruent. So we have rectangle, square, and isosceles trapezoid. Consecutive angles are supplementary. So we have parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, and square. The median is half the sum of the lengths of two bases. So we have trapezoid and isosceles trapezoid. Two opposite sides are parallel and congruent. So we have parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, and square. Diagonals are perpendicular. So we have rhombus, square, and kite. Area is half the product of the lengths of two diagonals. So we have rhombus and kite. The representation of quadrilaterals can be found everywhere, and you use a lot of them in your day-to-day life. Along with these quadrilaterals are mathematical concepts, and sometimes you need to apply the skills and knowledge you learned about these concepts in solving problems. How can you solve problems involving quadrilaterals, particularly parallelograms, trapezoids, and kites in an easy and systematic way? One of the systematic and easiest ways in solving word problems is by using D cubes process. D stands for draw a picture or an illustration that represents the situation. Make it simple. C. Circle the important numbers or quantities specified and use this labeling the illustration. U. Underline what is asked or the question you need to answer. B. Box the mathematics keywords that may help you in determining rules or operations to be used. E. Evaluate and determine the appropriate rule, solution, or formula. You can eliminate unnecessary information. S. Solve. Illustrative example number 1. Quadrilateral FACE is a parallelogram. If FA equals 5x plus 5, EC equals 9x minus 11, and FE equals 15 cm, what is the perimeter of the parallelogram? Solution. In this problem, let us box all mathematics keywords, circle all the given important numbers, and underline what is asked. Okay. We box parallelogram, circle FA, EC, and FE, then box the perimeter. Then we underline what is the perimeter of the parallelogram. Next, draw the illustration. So we have quadrilateral FACE. FA equals 5x plus 5, EC equals 9x minus 11, and FE equals 15 cm. Note, in a parallelogram, opposite sides are congruent. The perimeter of any polygon is the sum of all sides. Side FA is congruent to side EC. If they are congruent, they are also equal. FA equals 5x plus 5 equals EC 9x minus 11. Combining like terms, 5x minus 9x equals negative 11 minus 5. 5x minus 9x is negative 4x equals negative 11 minus 5 is negative 16. Divide both by negative 4, x equals 4. So if x equals 4, substitute to the value of x. FA equals 5x plus 5. So we have 5 times 4 plus 5. 20 plus 5 is 25 cm. Then EC equals 9x minus 11. 9 times 4 minus 11 is 36 minus 11. EC equals 25 cm. So to find the perimeter, we need to add all the sides of the quadrilateral FACE. So perimeter of quadrilateral FACE equals FA plus AC plus CE plus EF equals 25 plus 15 plus 25 plus 15 equals 80 cm. So from the problem, what is the perimeter of the parallelogram? So therefore, the perimeter of quadrilateral FACE is 80 cm. Illustrative example number 2. Quadrilateral MASK is an isosceles trapezoid with MA is parallel to SK. If measure angle S equals 4x plus 50 and measure angle K equals 150 minus x, what is measure angle A? Okay, solution. So we must box all the mathematics keywords and circle all the important numbers and underline what is asked. What is asked is what is measure angle A. Okay, let us box isosceles trapezoid. MA is parallel to SK, and circle measure angle S equals 4x plus 50 and measure angle K equals 150 minus x. Okay, draw the illustration. So we have trapezoid M, A, S, K. with angle S 4x plus 50 degrees, angle K 150 minus x. Note, in an isosceles trapezoid, base angles are congruent and opposite angles are supplementary. Angle K is congruent to angle S. Measure angle K equals measure angle S. Measure angle K is 150 minus x equals measure angle S 4x plus 50. Combining like terms, negative x minus 4x equals 50 minus 150. So negative 5x equals negative 100. Divide both by negative 5, so x equals 20. If x equals 20, substitute to the value of x. Measure angle K equals 150 minus x. So 150 minus 20, measure angle K equals 130. To solve for measure angle A and angle K are opposite angles and are supplementary angles. Angle A plus angle K equals 180 degrees. Angle A plus 130 degrees equals 180. Move 130 to the other side. Angle A equals 180 minus 130. Angle A equals 50 degrees. So from the problem, what is measure angle A? So therefore, the measure of angle A is equal to 50 degrees. Illustrative example number 3. A rectangular parcel of land has a perimeter of 56 meters. Its length is 5 meters less than twice its width. What are the dimensions of rectangular parcel of land? Solution. We underline what is asked, what are the dimensions of rectangular parcel of land. Then box all the mathematics keywords. So rectangular, perimeter, circle 56 meters, box length, circle 5 meters. Okay, length equals 2x minus 5. Then width equals x. So let x equals width, then 2x minus 5 equals length. Perimeter equals 56 meters. Note, perimeter of rectangle equals 2 length plus 2 W. Perimeter equals 2L plus 2W. So given perimeter equals 56 equals 2 times 2x minus 5 plus 2 times x. Then 56 equals distribute 2 to 2x minus 5 and 2 to 2x. So 56 equals 4x minus 10 plus 2x. Combining like terms, so we have 56 plus 10 equals 4x plus 2x equals 6x. 56 plus 10 is 66 equals 6x. Divide both by 6, so x equals 11. So if x equals 11, to solve for the dimension of rectangle, use x equals 11. Width equals x, so therefore, width equals 11 meters. Then length equals 2x minus 5. 2 times 11 minus 5 equals 22 minus 5. Length is 17 meters. So, in problem, what are the dimensions of a rectangular parcel? So, we have, therefore, the length of rectangle is 17 meters and the width is 11 meters. Illustrative example number 4. One lateral face of a monument is trapezoid in shape. One base is 4 decimeters more than the other. If the median of the trapezoid is 10 decimeter, find the length of the longer base. Solution. So, we underline, we find the length of the longer base. Then we box trapezoid. We circle 4 decimeters. We box more. And median. We circle 10 decimeter. Okay, the illustration is a trapezoid. So given the median is 10 decimeter, then the other base is x plus 4. Let base of 1 equals x, base of 2 equals x plus 4. Median equals 10 decimeter. Note, the length of the median of a trapezoid is half the sum of the lengths of the two bases. So median equals 1/2 quantity base of 1 plus base of 2. 10 equals 1/2, base of 1 is x, then base of 2 x plus 4. So 10 equals 1/2, x plus x is 2x plus 4. To eliminate 1/2, multiply both by 2. So we have 2 times 10 equals 1/2, quantity 2x plus 4. 1 times 2 over 2 is 1. So 2 times 10 is 20 equals 2x plus 4. Combining like terms, so we have negative 2x equals 4 minus 20. Divide both by negative 2, so x equals 8. So if x equals 8, base of 1 equals x. So base of 1 equals 8. Base of 2 equals x plus 4. So 8 plus 4, base of 2 equals 12. So from the problem, so what is the longer base? So we have the length of the longer base is 12 decimeter. Listen to the example number 5. The area of the kite made by Aaron is 110 square inches. One diagonal of the kite is 2 inches more than twice the other diagonal. What are the lengths of the two diagonals? Solution. So we underline what is asked. What are the lengths of the two diagonals? We box the area of the kite. We circle 110 square inches, 2 inches, and we box twice. So in a kite, so let diagonals of 1 equals x, then diagonals of 2 equals 2x plus 2. The area of a kite equals 110 square inches. Note, area of a kite is half the product of the lengths of the two diagonals. The area of a kite equals 1/2 diagonals of 1 times diagonals of 2. So area of kite is 110 equals 1/2 diagonals of 1 is x, diagonals of 2, 2x plus 2. So 110 equals 1/2 x times 2x is 2x squared. X times 2 is 2x. So 110 equals, distribute 1/2 to 2x squared plus 2x is 110 equals 1/2 2x squared plus 1/2 2x. So 110 equals x squared plus x. So this equation produces quadratic equation. So in quadratic equation, so we have 0 equals x squared plus x minus 110. Use factoring. Get the factors of negative 110. So we have x plus 11 times x minus 10 equals 0. Okay, by using zero product, so x plus 11 equals 0, then x minus 10 equals 0. So x equals negative 11, then x equals 10. Note, negative answers will be disregarded when dealing with measurements. So if x equals 10, diagonals of 1 is equal to x. So diagonals of 1 equals 10 inches. Diagonals of 2 equals 2x plus 2. So 2 times 10 plus 2. So we have 20 plus 2. Diagonals of 2 equals 22 inches. Okay, so from the problem, what are the lengths of the diagonals? Therefore, the two diagonals of the kite measures 10 inches and 22 inches respectively. Remember, D cubes. Draw a picture or an illustration, circle the important numbers, underline what is asked, box the mathematics keywords, evaluate and determine the appropriate rule, then solve. Okay, from the Bible passage, James 1:5. If any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to him. Thank you very much. God bless us all.